What's up, everybody? This is Deaf to False Music. Blah! My tongue got cut in the back of my throat checking for stuff. Deaf to False Music here, bringing you honest music reviews from the hills of eastern Kentucky. Oh man, now we're talking good shit right here. We're going to do a review of the fantastic, the flawless, the wonderful Black Keys album, Rubber Factory, with a beautiful album cover depicting Akron and its beautiful glory. I think that's Akron. God damn, this album's great. This is, without a doubt, my absolute favorite Black Keys album. They were on a roll at this point from 2002 to 2006. They could do no wrong. This is a band that you really had to look after. Where do I even begin with this album? It's so perfect in every way. It's just, they really honed their sound down at this point. Years of touring, years of, a solid year or two of touring and playing with many different bands. They locked themselves into an abandoned rubber factory in Akron, Ohio, and made this perfect album. It's got the grit of earlier albums, but at the same time, it's a little bit more polished. And the songs are fantastic. These are riffs that people listen to. I'm just like, damn, Zeppelin could have written this back in 1974. This is really great stuff. And a little bit of experimentation on this album. There's a ballad on here called The Lengths. There's some pedal steel, some violin, hand claps. I mean, they really spent their time on this one. This wasn't like a rush job like the first two albums. The first two albums were fantastic, by the way, but, they kind of recorded them in 2 days each. This one they actually took their time with. They still recorded it in their own way, but, yeah, Dan plays fiddle, lap steel, and there's hand claps to kind of bring in that 60s soul vibe. And, god damn, the guitars are just fantastic. This album's just loaded with fantastic guitar work. Brilliant songwriting. I mean, the songs are all these songs are catchy in some way. And that's the thing that really I love about the Black Keys. It's bluesy and it's rockin', but there's a pop sensibility to it. There's really strong, powerful hooks on this album. Every song is fantastic. Let me get to one of my favorites here. Desperate Man is probably one of my all-time favorite Black Keys songs. This is where the funk element really brings itself into focus. This is when things start getting a little more kind of syncopated rhythms going on and, more kind of looser stuff. The early stuff was just, balls out rock and then gritty blues, but this one's a little more, kind of relaxed and a little down tempo. I love the vocal effects on some songs, like he's singing through an old, dirty microphone, old blues harmonica microphone. And God, I mean, I love this album. It's got two of my all-time favorite covers by them too. What is it? Grown So Ugly, a Captain Beefheart song of all things. From his first album, Safe as Milk, back in 1967. And then there's Act Nice and Gentle, which the Keys turned to their own song. It's actually a Kinks song that never was released. It was like a B-side on some single. I think it was like Lola or something like that. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But, yeah, fantastic record. As far as standout songs, 10 a.m. Automatic will always be one of my all-time favorite songs. When the Lights Go Out is really cool. And I like the fact that they used that song for Black Snake Moan during the really hot sex scene. You combine Black Keys and Christina Ricci's titties, and I'm all there. And Girl Is On My Mind, which is another song that could have been a hit but wasn't. Stack Shot Billy, which is actually an old traditional song that they kind of fooled around with. The melody is, Oh Lordy, Trouble So Hard, that song. I heard it on a Moby song, but I know it's a sample of an old blues song. I forget what it's called. Y'all correct me on that one. But Moby's got a song called Trouble Blues, which is the exact same melody as Stack Shot Billy. And the backwards guitar. I mean, there's really hints of genius stuff. There's wad guitar, there's backwards, crazy Hendrix stuff, and Fantastic slide work too, and the hill country vibes there too. So, what can I say? Brilliant, fantastic record. I'm gonna give this one, hell with it, a 10. Originality, hell yeah. As far as Black Keys goes, it's not, they've really come a long way from the first two albums. And it's only been 2 years. So this band is constantly pushing things forward and doing their own thing with the blues, putting their own stamp on it, which is, what every band needs to do. Flow is fantastic. 13 songs. They're all great. At this point in their career, there was, they really filtered out some of the bad stuff and really just delivered strong albums. The later albums would have, kind of weaker songs, but that's only because they set the bar so high with, the first 4 albums. So yeah, brilliant album, 10 out of 10. I love this album. So yeah, this concludes my Rubber Factory review, and I'm going to take a little break actually and probably come back tomorrow and do the rest of the catalog. So y'all enjoy. Peace.